Gzoom doesn't get pussy XDDD. Gzoom is a fag, Gzoom is a bitch. All his bitches don't get any memes. He should go kill himself XD. If you're watching this, unsubscribe from Gzoom right now. You need to go subscribe to John. Kill yourself XD.
Looks so sad laying there on the ground.
Please leave me alone! Okay.
Please leave me alone, okay?
That's what it's like when you're named Jeff, you know?
Yeah.
I find it funny that you can put your gas mask on in the middle of gas. Like, wouldn't that actually make it worse?
Yeah, because the gas
would be trapped on your face, yeah. But don't worry about it. It's a Battlefield game.
At least they have that implemented in the game, which is a bit better than the freaking wall running that Call of Duty's done for the past 3 games.
It looks so unrealistic.
I know.
Like, they're not running autistically fast. Like, if you were telling me that they were running so fast that I can't see how their feet are breaking physics, then that makes some sense, because, you know, when you're going really fast, that's when you can actually do weird stuff like that, because gravity doesn't have the time to push you down. But no, you're running like you are in the fucking heavy as fuck suit you are in.
I'm getting sniped.
Although there's some kind of sci-fi magic about it, is there? I don't know.
Yeah, there can always be sci-fi magic to explain away things like that. Oh my god, double rainbow all the way across the sky.
I know. It's beautiful. Why would you get off your horse, you dickhead? Now I'm gonna kill you and have your horse. And then I'm gonna make a nice investment into the memes. A meme investment.
My favorite. Poo to my gash.
Oops, I accidentally cut my horse with a fucking sword, but it doesn't seem to mind all that much, so that's fine.
Well done.
Stop being a fucking child rapist.
Excuse me? What did you call me? How dare you call Jeff that?
No, I was talking about that child rapist.
Hell yeah. The anti-child rapist squad.
Yes. The
Oh, yeah.
anti-child rape squad.
We are taking the ballroom.
I fairly often don't fuck a chicken, but sometimes I do fuck chickens. I guess.
And also for some reason, in the German army in this game, there's black people, even though there were no black people in Germany in the 1950s.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit weird. How they put the black guy on the front. Like, I was like...
Oh, and also,
I was just like, this might just be me and my lack of knowledge of history, but I just feel like black people were never involved in the kind of Europe war area.
They weren't. Oh no, and what I was gonna say is that on fucking BuzzFeed, the angry feminists ranting about this game, saying there's no girls in this game. I'm like, there were none in World War One.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid. Like, you never get to tell a game developer what to do, because it is something that they are making. You know, imagine an artist, right? Is painting a picture, a famous artist, right? And then in that picture, there is Hitler killing Jewish people. And actually, no, that's too close to the existing example of Battlefield 1. Let's say it's called an autumn forest, and it's got some trees, right? And you tell the artist, how come that tree isn't have its leaves falling and all the other ones do? Because it's a fucking evergreen. Like, and if you don't like it, guess what? It is a painting, so the evergreen can have its leaves fall. But if you want a painting where the evergreen fall, that would be a different painting. This is not that painting. If you want Battlefield with women, if you want a fictional game about that is related to World War I, in which there is a lot of racial diversity, either make it, pay someone to make it, or suggest that someone makes it. Don't try to change the game that already exists.
Yep. But
so there's my incredibly late rant about
about BuzzFeed. I love YouTube.
Oh yeah, I try not to talk about BuzzFeed and feminism and stuff because I see it as fucking horrible because it's so bad for society and it's so wrong in so many ways. And I, unlike other people, will be like, well, they'll point out that they've actually given exposure to these people, right? But rather than pointing them out, your boy Gzoom, because he thinks so highly of himself, refuses to add to that, you know? I'm not going to make a video on feminism, because if I do, I strengthen feminism. Yep. No matter what I say in it. I don't want to criticize a BuzzFeed video, because I don't want my viewers to go watch the BuzzFeed video. And I don't want to watch the BuzzFeed video. I don't want to give them that percentage of a cent. And I don't want to waste my internet on this shit. They are actually ruining part of society.
Yep.
And they do not deserve your view. They don't deserve my view. They don't deserve the attention. So, rather than... And if I ever do make a video about feminism and stuff, I'm not going to link articles, and I'm going to avoid using specific articles. I will just... I refuse to reinforce the idea.
Hell yeah. Well said, Gzoom.
Because unlike some people, where it's kind of okay for them to have that, well, they still win because they got your view. Well, I don't want that with that because they honestly don't deserve it. I didn't think you would be the person that would have me say something serious in a gaming video. But okay. Oh shit! It's your boy, Jeff Dunny. Fuck, no. I should probably check what that lyric is actually.
You know, I agree with everything you said right there, 110 million% Khan.
Hell yeah! Exactly.
But I mean, like...
And that's also why I don't... That's also why I will never say the N-word instead of nigger when I am talking about the scenario if I do, because that does the same fucking thing.
But, and also, like... Fucking, I don't mind if you are a feminist. Just don't fucking go onto social media websites and tell the whole fucking world about it. Like,
yeah, it's just like being a Christian. It's so fucking fine that you're a Christian. I understand why you would want to believe that. I understand why you would continue to believe that. There's so many things, right? There's so many reasons. It makes so much sense. So many why you would want to be a Christian. I completely get it. But if you believe I'm going to fucking burn in hell for not believing it, and if you think that, you know, I am a horrible person because of it, and you then try to push me into being religious, that is where I have an actual problem with you. Otherwise, go on, dude. I understand, dude. The idea of, like, infinity and we were created by a chemical explosion, it's fucking scary. So if you don't want to look at it that way, that's fucking fine. But why? This is not what this video was meant to be. This is meant to be a funny moment. It's not a fucking philosophical podcast. Oh shit, we should get you on the podcast.
Oh hell yeah, I'd love to. Get your nigga con on the podcast.
Your nigga con. An example of a good modern day feminist is Angela.
Yeah.
Because she has a problem with some of the things I do, but she accepts it afterwards. Like she will have a debate with me, and she'll end with being like, "Well, if that's what you want to be, then that's what you want to be. It's fine, I guess." That is fucking perfect. That's having your own opinion, having a conversation about it,
yeah,
and then not being a little bitch.
Yeah,
you know.
And like she doesn't force her beliefs on you.
Yeah,
Get angry when you don't like subdue.
Yeah, and like when I say gay or something in a bad way, right? She'll have a conversation with me, or she'll look a little bit upset, but we just talk about it, and I apologize to her, and because you know I'm not gonna stop saying it, but I do wish I didn't offend her.
Yeah.
And then I actually think quite highly of that, because she's an example of how you can, you know, have a opinion like that without being stupid. She should be a fucking role model for everyone that...
For people who want to be feminists, who have very strong ideas like that, they should see
Angela
as a role model.
Yeah. It's a way of acting the way that you believe it should be, and then not trying to shit on other people. And in a day and age where everyone else fails to do that, I actually think that that's fucking god tier. The way she acts. Boy. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm good with AWP and CS:GO. Of course, I'm a fucking good sniper. Jesus. Oh boy.
Yep. Your grenade just lands in your fucking lap and just explodes, and you like lose an arm, and that's it.
Jeff.
And it just magically regrows.
Yeah, I know. How can I be at full health after being at like 2 health? That never made any sense in video games. I appreciate games where you start to limp when you're on low health.
Yeah.
I really appreciate. I just don't understand. You're telling me that this character could fall like 2 meters, and their life would immediately come to an end, but they're healthy enough to go run a fucking marathon and then heal back up to full health by standing still. They are going from about to die to fit as a fiddle by not being shot at for a couple of seconds.
Like,
there are bullets in his lungs.
Yeah, but the thing is, healing in video games has always been shit.
Yeah.
Like in Far Cry, you get shot in like the leg and the face, and you pull a bullet out of your arm, and then like you in Far Cry you fall off a cliff and break both your legs, pull a bullet out of your arm, and then like in Resident Evil, there's a new one. You have your arm cut off, and you just pour some freaking like alcohol on it, and it just magically grows back. Like.
Oh. I saw that game, and I saw that you can lose like your fucking hand and shit. I assumed that it came back as the person I was watching had died, and then
that Resident Evil game was trippy as shit. Like, it was scary, but just oh my god, it was amazing.
I don't like when a character in a video game goes under dismemberment, especially when you're telling me that this person has fucking, like, Rico Rodriguez, right? Whenever you die, it's so weird, right? Like, you're telling me this motherfucker right here, okay, he has saved a country from communism, ended it off by fucking free falling from the sky with the fucking president of the country until he catches up with him by using a better falling form, and then places a fucking grenade on a C4 on his back The guy blows up and and then Rico parachutes down. Then in the next game, he goes up against nuclear tanks bigger than ones that have ever existed in real life. Fucking drops a nuke that seemed like it was going to destroy America into water, and then it just is fucking fine. And only blows up the little ocean. Does this again in the next game. But no, sorry. Some bloke shot him just now, and he's dead.
Yep.
And then when it's actually scripted, another thing is like Happy Wheels. That fucked with my mind, right? Like, just the idea of someone fucking getting to a point in like up until the game, your character was fine. But now, it's kind of like also in the Walking Dead game, right?
Yeah.
You're telling me that there was one where they had like a farm with an electric fence around it. They were all set. Yeah. You're telling me these guys were fine, but when like everyone you meet dies, but you're telling me these guys were living just fine up until you find them, right? Like, everyone you meet dies. Like, there's always something going on. Like, it's just too hard to survive in. But you just keep finding more and more people who have been surviving just fine, but seem weaker than you. How have they survived the same amount of time as you in the zombie apocalypse?
Listen, don't question
the surviving up until concept of in games fucks with my mind.
Okay, I'm done.
Dank tunes, fam. You haven't lost until you give up, and then someone said, "Damn, I lost."
Oh my god.
Okay, KSI, you've shaved your head. We're gonna go kill Conlan in the middle of the war. And I see Conlan.
Why am I so...
I said my character was KSI, but KSI is British, and I'm currently taking over a British checkpoint. Is British, not was. Back when he was a real person. Get it? It's a joke about him being not funny and not good anymore, because no reason really.
Yep. Oh my god, I want to die.
Russian roulette, except the gun is full. The amount of hits I got into. Oh! That was a good play! Just ran past the tank. It tried to shoot at me. I just happened to be just in front of where its shell landed, instead of right where its shell landed. Then I kept running, shot it twice, and then shot some bloke trying to run away twice and killed him, and now I'm still running around as I tell you this. Now, where's that tank so I can keep shooting at him being cheeky boys? No, I'm about to die, dead.